There we go. I think it's on Twitter now. If not, I'll repost it. YouTube's gonna love that title. Yeah. Better. I mean, I could have said I could have been like straightforward with that. And just like state what just happened. I could be that blunt with it. But YouTube really won't like that one if I do that. Hear about Iron Mouse? Yeah, I think something was happening before her channel got taken down entirely, but I think somebody was trying to copyright strike her entire channel to get her like real info, because when you try to dispute strikes and claims and shit, you have to provide your real name and shit. And I think someone is abusing the copyright system to try to force Iron Mouse to do that. So hopefully VShojo can sort it out for her. It's really not cool. Because I think this similar thing was happening to an alt channel that someone else was running, like a fan channel. I'm not sure. Shy Lily, yeah. Oh yeah, that's who I was thinking of. Yeah, Shy Lily, yeah. That's fucked. Yes, God, there's a lot of shit going on with like VTubers lately. Like Twitch is cracking down on VTubers and banning like almost all of them. Like Zentrea got banned, Fallen Shadow got banned for like nothing. So I think someone both at Twitch and YouTube are just trying to kill off VTubers entirely by like abusing their power or abusing the broken systems, you know. Shit. There we go. My fan was facing the wrong way. It's fucking hot in here. You know, it's funny because like yeah, it's like the Twitch thing makes a lot more sense because everyone knows the fucking people who are at Twitch favor the fucking OnlyFans girls. That's why you see like what's her face? I already forgot her name. It's like Bunny something. But yeah, like I literally saw like someone share a clip of her just full swimsuit with an ass cam, and she's like, I think she was playing Genshin, and it was like in a very small window in the top right. Her entire body is like taking up the left side of the screen, and then she's got an ass cam on the bottom right, and she's literally shaking her cheeks. That's totally fine to Twitch, but apparently just anime booba is not. Like what? Hey Crystals. Bad Bunny? No, it was oh god. She's like well known. Like she was a VTuber briefly and I think she went back to IRL stuff. Like I was literally just watching a video regarding her too. About like another drama that she was in. I already forgot her fucking username. Yeah. Oh yeah, that one girl who had sex twice. Fucking twice. And she only got temp banned. Twitch is always tripping. It's so fucked. Like I had my own personal issues when I was first streaming on Twitch because there was always this communal thing where like people would just publicly chat and be like, "Yeah, this guy's boring. Let's go somewhere else." Blah blah blah. And you know, and this was like the early days of Twitch too. This was like 2013, 2014 for me. But I didn't like how people were like talking like that, and it just kind of gave me bad vibes. Um, but what really, really set me off, and this didn't even happen to me, it happened to a friend of mine at the time. And he was playing Clone Hero, right? And he's got a webcam on and everything. He looks like he's in his 20s. He is in his 20s. He's buffed. He's shredded, right? Like he works out clear as day. He's got a deeper, much, much deeper voice than I do. And like he's obviously an adult. And he jokingly said that he was 12 years old and permanently banned him for that. And he was permanently banned for I think half a year until I think eventually it got reinstated. I forget how long the ban was, but it was definitely like months. It was that set me off because I was like, bro, what the actual fuck, Twitch? Like, you can't even joke about your own age when you're clearly above the age that you're joking about. And they'll be like, nope, screw you. And I was like, all right, fuck Twitch. If they're gonna be, if they can't even take a fucking joke, like, why should I stream on the platform? You know, like, they're just willy nilly throwing out bans for no fucking reason. It's clear as day when you see people on Twitter, quote tweeting that one streamer ban bot, and they'll be like, what did I do? You know, or like they ban people who don't even stream. There was a VTuber that got banned on Twitch for not streaming. She just had a channel and she got banned. I forgot who it was, but she got banned and she's part of a company, a VTuber company. And she doesn't even stream. She just has a channel for the name. Like, what the fuck is Twitch's deal? It makes no goddamn sense. Yeah, YouTube is definitely a place for VTubers for sure, especially for Japanese VTubers. Uh, God, oh yeah, yeah. There's a anime. I think it's airing this current season. It might be over. I haven't gotten a chance to watch it yet, but it's all about VTubing, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of references to like super chats, YouTube itself. Um, and yeah, there's actually another anime, but it's more like about like vampires and Yuri shit. But it's really cute. But it's also about YouTube as well. A lot of VTubers I know, they absolutely refuse to stream on Twitch. Yep. Yep. The thing is, too, is that, like, fucking... Like, I can see why Twitch is appealing with community, and the chatting and everything. Like, Twitch has a lot of, you know, good functions when it comes to broadcasting and shit compared to YouTube, because YouTube is very limited. They're slowly improving, but it's like, you know, Twitch definitely has YouTube beat in a lot of functionality and moderation and shit. Um, but I still refuse to stream on Twitch because I just don't like how the company itself runs and moderates their own broadcasters. And I don't like uh how communities kind of like are treated. It's a weird way. It's weird for me to try to find like the words, but it's like, I don't know. Just there's just something off about how like you're almost required to schedule your own streams to be at the same time as the bigger streamers, just so you have the hope that they will like come and raid you or some shit. And that's how you grow. You grow from just someone else who's already bigger giving you the attention. And there's just something about that that I don't like. I can see its benefit, but in the long run, it's not good. Like, people should not be growing from just getting a shout out. And I hate that the algorithm just is that shit enough that people need to rely on that. And it's really bad in a lot of communities. Like, that's definitely the case with the Clone Hero community, because that's what I usually streamed at the time that I was streaming on Twitch. It was very obvious. Like, I saw a lot of people only streaming Clone Hero during the time that other bigger streamers were. And they were just waiting and waiting, and they had their stream off to like another monitor, just watching them from like the side, and just kind of waiting for them to end their stream, uh, so they can get rated. It was so obvious because like some people admitted that, they just said it into the microphone, not even caring that everybody heard. They'll be like, "Oh, so and so is almost done streaming. I better go, start playing something really crazy." And they'll try to play like the craziest song, and just hope that they get rated. You know, like during like a crazy difficult song. Like, I just don't like that. And YouTube rating, I don't even know how it works. I've never tried it. But, I've definitely like benefited from the few times I've been rated by a bigger channel, because there's only a few people that have like become regulars here, but I didn't become like a massive channel thanks to this guy, you know? Like, there are benefits to raids, but I don't expect to grow just from that. And I don't stream at this time or around the time that he does now, uh, just for him to possibly raid me, I just stream whenever, and I stream at this time because this is my time, and my comfort time, my only free time that I want to stream at. And if I get rated, I get rated, but like, if the algorithm also benefits me from the game that I'm playing, or if I happen to use the good amount of tags, like Cyberpunk, I streamed that. Shit, what was that? That was a year ago, 2 years ago. Shit, time's flown by. I forget. I think it was 2 years ago actually, but it was right after Edge Runners came out, and like because of that, the algorithm just like pushed my streams out, and I got like a shit ton of viewers from that. So I played it right. It like my stream worked into the algorithm because the anime for Cyberpunk was, you know, popping off. So I did something smart there, but I haven't been able to do it to do it again, unfortunately. But like that kind of growth, I prefer if the algorithm just kind of like organically benefits me and I don't have to rely on someone else. Perfect. And if people stick around because they like me for me, then that's also even better. You know, I don't expect to grow overnight and have like hundreds of people, sticking around for every stream right off the bat. But that's how it is. I always prefer organic growth compared to shoutouts, and I say that as someone who's been making content since 2012. Yeah, same here. Like literally, like I've had the channel since 2012. Well, I know I had a channel before this. I think I made this in 2012 though. Actually, I gotta double check now. I gotta make sure if I'm correct. If it was like 2013 or 2012. Um, uh, view your channel. Does it say? Yeah, okay, yeah, May 26, 2012. And I started just like everybody else too. Like I just like, you know, I was trying to get on the trend of let's plays and stuff, and like a good portion of like I'd say 3 to 4 years I was just primarily doing like let's play content. Um and I was very inspired with the Game Grumps style where they had like the background and shit, but I tried doing it a little bit different. I don't like how it came out, like looking back, but at the time I was really proud of it because I had like instead of like the orange background, I had a purple background because purple's my favorite color, and I had my own little logo that I had at the time, just like bobbing around every so often, like throughout the episode, and then um, it was poorly animated, but um, I had a friend like do some frames for me, and I manually use like a paint program to like animate like a hat falling onto my character's head um for like the outro and shit. Like I put effort into how my videos looked at the time, but yeah, it's just uh yeah, Twitch now. Well, I mean, even YouTube now, I'm just lazy with everything. Like with the few videos I've edited recently, like I do put effort into it, but they just don't get the traction, um, which is unfortunate. But I had fun with it, and I don't expect them to blow up overnight. Old channel got deleted. Looking back at it, cringe at the dude. Same. Like even the videos I have on this channel, I have all privated, and a good majority of them were deleted. But like like a lot of my old Let's Play stuff are privated now, but I have a whole bunch more that just are lost to the ether. But my channel before this one, um, I had like a lot of like just really cringy videos. Like I remember I was trying to imitate like uh this one comedy channel that blew up. They did like really poorly made skits, but they got pretty popular. Um, but I was trying to copy them, and I just remember they were really, really stupid, really, really cringe, and I remember a lot of them got downvoted to hell. There was a couple of videos too um, that blew up because it was just copyrighted stuff, um, and some of them were like really poorly received that they got like a shit ton of downvotes, but it was kind of like 50-50 or whatever, but they still had like a decent amount of views. and I can't even remember what they were, but I remember it. I think it was like mashups of like like a song from a band that like originally released it, and then there was like a cover by a different band in a completely different genre, and I would like swap the songs around like every verse or so, and it was so poorly done, but they got a shit ton of views. It was like in the five digits, but like all the comments were like, "God, this is awful. This is so poorly made. Of course, some kid made this." I'm like, looking back, I'm like, yeah, that was really bad. Why did I make this? Oh god, it was so bad. Like, why did I make this? But I was having fun with it. Um, but yeah, like when it comes to YouTube, now that YouTube streaming is uh getting more streamlined and it's kind of getting boosted more. Uh, I definitely like. I've been preferring YouTube streaming. One, because better quality. You can stream at a higher bit rate. I don't have to be restricted to, 4,000, 5,000 kilobytes and have like doo-doo quality. Um, ooh, and I could like properly like schedule shit as if it's like a new video. So I can like I could still always, just go live whenever, but having like a scheduling thing helps me organize myself a bit better so I can, try to get into a routine of like scheduling streams as if I'm scheduling videos out. So if I have like plans to stream, I can like schedule it and then like make it like a mental reminder. It's like, hey, you better be streaming at this time, at this day, you know? Because before on Twitch, like I didn't have a schedule, you know. I would just like tell myself like, "Oh yeah, I'll stream at this time," but then I won't. And then the next day I will. And then 3 days later I will again. And I kind of have this problem now anyway, but like just having the functionality of stream scheduling is really nice. Ooh, mellowed out and changed my comedy style. It's been better. Honestly, like because because I got a because I've been doing this since 2012. That's also the year I graduated high school. Um, I had to get a job, and I was forced to interact with people through job. Um, but thanks to that and me trying to do Let's Play stuff, it helped me not be so shy anymore, and really, it kind of helped me get better at speaking. I'm still shitty at speaking. Like I stutter quite a bit, or I get lost in thought. Um, but I've gotten better at speaking louder. I've gotten better at um, just talking in general, and it's actually helped me, make friends better just because I got used to talking, and like with the mix of me trying to do the Let's Plays and me talking to actual like people IRL with my job. Um, over the years, it slowly helped to build up. Um, what's the word? I can't even think of the word. I'm dead tired, by the way. Like I've been awake for like 24 hours. um, confidence. That's the word. Yeah. Confidence and like I mean I'm not that confident in myself. Like I still have like a shit ton of self-esteem issues and shit like that. Like I'm not afraid to admit it, but like the fact that I can just be open like a book more and more, um, has definitely been nice. Because now like I can be like this on stream, and I could be like this when I'm just talking with friends online, or even IRL too, because like I'm still shy. Like I'm still like when it comes to new people, like I still get shy around, and I get nervous to unmuting my mic and shit. But you know, it depends on the scenario. But yeah, like it's definitely helped. It just took 10 years for me to get to this point. You know. Hello, Ezra. I get. I think that's how you say that. Hello. Oh God. Oh, fuck. Hold up. I forgot. I forgot. Shit. I bought eggnog, and I totally forgot I was in my bag. Fuck. I need to put it in the little fridge. Oh, okay. It's still a little bit cold. I thought it was gonna be like super warm by now. Ugh. All right. Eggnog is safe. Okay. But yeah, funny how we went on that rant because of VTubers. Whew. Nori-san, hello. Welcome. It's not a very happy stream to join in on though, because I've had quite a day. I've had quite a day. Um, I mean, I should be playing a game. I should be, but it's whatever at this point. Um, but yeah, today has just been stressful, very very stressful. Uh, I had a full 8-hour shift, and I got screwed over because I had to take over for another department because nobody told me that uh nobody was going to be there tonight. So, uh yeah, I had to do basically double work today, and it was not fun. The only thing that made it manageable was the fact that I actually had a long shift today. So, if I had like a regular shorter shift, I think I would have. I mean, there's something I could say, but I'm gonna get to that later. But yeah. So, uh, that was just like the main thing that kind of happened today. I got screwed over at work. Um, and I had to not only take care of everything I needed to do in my department of the store, but I had to do, um, well, I had to unload 3 trucks. The fourth one, thankfully, didn't come until after we closed, so I didn't have to do that. But 3 trucks back to back. Like, one of them came by. It was just like a full truck of, I think it was like 20 something pallets I had to unload. And then as soon as he left, like 5 minutes later, the next one came. And then after that, 5 minutes later, the next one came. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. And like I mentioned, I don't know. Actually, did I say that? Yes, I did. I'm running on like no sleep. I've been awake for 24 hours at this point. So like I've been awake since around this time yesterday. So I'm dead ass tired. I am exhausted. And I'm just running on like 3 cans of Monster Energy. So, yeah. Rough day at work. Busy. Walking around all over the place. I'm exhausted. Typical stressful work day. It's whatever. I wish I could get paid for extra for that. But the thing that really set me off tonight, that really stressed me out, and why the title says why I don't feel safe, is because on my way home from work today at it was like a little bit after 10. Yeah, so like around like 10:15, 10:20ish. I'm nearly home. I'm like halfway home because it takes like half an hour for me to walk home. Some dipshit with an airsoft gun, thankfully airsoft gun, not a real gun, but airsoft gun. This could have been a lot worse if it was a real gun. Some dipshit with an airsoft gun pulled up next to me and spray and prayed at my head with an airsoft gun. And thankfully he was shit at aiming because it completely missed me, and I felt only a couple pellets breeze through my hair, the top of my head. And like, you know, like I get a, because I usually wear my uniform like going to and from work. I usually get people, you know, stopping by, and sometimes it's a fellow coworker, and they'll be like, "Hey, you want to ride the rest of the way home?" And, you know, they'll pick me up and save me 10-15 minutes. I thought it was one of those cases, right? But no, it was some dipshit shooting an airsoft gun at me and nearly missing my head. So I panic. I'm just stunned. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? So I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm pissed. This will be something to tell, my dad when I get home. But no, I go across the bridge because at this point I'm just starting to cross a bridge. I get to the end of the bridge and I start going up this hill. And this guy has the balls to turn back around, and he drives like up in the middle of the road to get up close to me. And I thought it was just like I'm looking down at my phone because I'm literally watching a video and like scrolling Twitter and shit. So I didn't even notice that he was coming back around, right? But he pulls up again, and I thought it was just one of those situations where it was a coworker again. But then the moment I look up at the car pulling up in front of me, next to me, it's the same exact guy. And he's in the driver's seat with the airsoft gun, just slowly like drifting next to me and spraying and praying, trying to hit me with his airsoft gun. That time he completely missed. He was a lot closer to me that time, but he still missed. I'm like, ugh, like I wish I turned on the camera and like took a photo of his license plate or whatever, or like a video or some shit. Like my brain didn't even process it. It just happened, and I got pissed, and I turned around, and I literally sat there and I screamed like, I don't even remember what I said. I just remember calling him a dipshit. But like I just watched him leave, and on top of that, like, I'm nearsighted and I don't wear glasses because I'm stupid and I haven't gotten a new pair of glasses in I don't know how long. So my vision sucks, so I can't even read what his license plate was. I just remember that he was in a certain type of car. And I just watch him leave and I watch where he goes. And that was it. I'm just like, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. And now I'm dealing with this dipshit shooting an airsoft at me. And not to mention that this is the second time it happened. The first time it happened, and I'm pretty sure it was the same guy just in a different car, but the first time it happened like 2 or 3 years ago. Like during the daylight. On my way to work. I'm like, and that's all that's rushing through my head is that, oh my god, it's the same fucking guy again. There's no fucking way. It's the same fucker that shot at me the first time, a couple years ago. So, I'm like, because I'm so tired, like my legs hurt, my eyes hurt, because I'm so sleep deprived. I'm like in the middle of getting angry and crying because I am just so stressed and now I'm scared that this guy could have had a real gun. Because we live in fucking USA where everyone's allowed to just have a fucking gun and just shoot and kill anybody. I'm lucky this dipshit had an airsoft gun. If this was a real gun, I probably wouldn't be here right now. Either that or maybe with like a gunshot wound or a scrape. Because this guy had shit aim. But like I'm like all I could think of as soon as I like got to my street and like started heading right for my house, I like every single car that passed by, I had my camera app open and ready. I was like just waiting like to see if he came by a third time. Anytime a car passed by, I started recording. And anytime like it was not the same car, I stopped. New car came by, I started recording, and it wasn't them, I stopped. I was so paranoid at this point that I was like on and off recording, just waiting for him to start shooting at me again. And then I get home, and you know, my dad and his girlfriend are in the kitchen. They're just doing whatever, and I let them know. And my dad, he decides to call 911 for me because I don't know what else I could have done because I didn't have a whole lot of info because it was already really dark and I didn't see who it was. I didn't get a license plate, so I didn't think I would have enough information to tell the police anything. But he decided it'd be better if I did, so he just calls up 911 for me. And within like 5 minutes, a cop came by. I waited outside and I told the cop everything. Like, hey, listen, this is where it happened. This is exactly what happened. Thankfully, I didn't get hit. Like my top of my hair felt the breeze, but that's about it. And all I could give him was where he went after the second time and what kind of vehicle he was in. And that's the shitty thing too, because I'm not a car guy. So I didn't know what else to tell him. So I had to look up like what type of cars are like certain names. So I was like, SUV, I guess, because that's what it looked like. And yeah, like that's all I could give. But yeah, like the fact that this happened twice in where we live in bumfuck nowhere. I'm lucky this guy did not have a real gun. That I don't live anywhere where like more shootings are more common. But like this is like I've said this so many times. I said this in my walking vlog video. I want to get out of America so goddamn bad. And this is just another reason why. Like I see all these shootings on YouTube, on Twitter, of like these like mass shootings or just random shootings happening. People just getting shot, and like the fact that like I'm lucky this guy was just shooting me with an airsoft, but like one day it's gonna be a real gun, and I'm terrified. I don't feel comfortable living in this goddamn country. I want to live in Japan so bad because one, like I've always been a weeb. I like, I started with the anime like everybody else. But as I learned more about Japan over the years, you know, like I have grew to appreciate their culture more. I want to learn the language. It's just on me to get better at studying. But and I like it's safe there because you know they have stricter gun laws, and violent crimes like that are like not as common. And the fact that like I don't feel safe in the country that I live in, as every day goes by, like the less and less I feel safe, the more I want to get out. I just wish it wasn't so goddamn expensive, and I wish it didn't require like so much paperwork and visa stuff and, you know, college degrees, you know. And like if I were to live anywhere else but America, Japan is my first and only choice. Unless, you know, North Korea decides to nuke it. But either way, like I'd still rather be in Japan at that point. Cuz like, you know, what else are you going to like, what are you going to do about it? It's that's not even a country thing. That's just World War III thing. But I'm just like I'm so I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe. I don't like living here. I hate it so bad. Like this night could have been so much worse if that guy had a real gun. And anybody could be like, you know, can listen to this and say, "Oh, like, oh, it was just an airsoft, so it's whatever." Like even if you got hit, like it would just be, you know, maybe a cut or bruise or whatever. Like that's not the point. The point is that people like in this country are so comfortable just willy-nilly having a gun and shooting it at people, regardless if it's airsoft or a real gun. I don't feel safe. I don't like living here. And I think this is like a good wake-up call for me to actually like, try to do better and improve my life and try to get where I want to be. It's, fuck. Now I'm actually starting to get upset. Sorry. Because like I've had game ending thoughts before, but I've always been too scared to go through with it, and that's pretty much why I haven't really tried committing. But now I've gotten better at liking myself. I still have low confidence in myself, but like I've gotten better, and I've come to know a lot more people that I want to meet online, and I want to meet them someday, you know. And one of my closest friends is in Japan. Like I have a lot of friends in Japan. Nobody's on in the chat that said hi earlier. They're a friend too. Like I want to meet my friends there. Like I've gotten to the point now where like I want to live, you know. And the fact that some dipshit could have just easily ended my life just because I'm walking home. And the fact I'm still here struggling to get by because I decided to not go to college because I knew it was too expensive. The fact that I can't live on my own because the economy is so shit. I'm just wasting my money on food that I don't need to eat. on stupid shit like fucking games. Fuck, I'm sorry. I don't think I've ever been this emotional on stream before. I'm sorry. I don't like where my life is right now. I wish I was in a better place. I wish I was doing better. And I've been fortunate enough to have my dad let me stay. Even though he's been trying to push me out. I've been fortunate enough to live until this long ass adult age to still be here comfortably. I just don't want to. I just wish things were easier. And I know a whole lot of other people have it worse than me. I know that for sure. I'm fucking privileged as fuck. I really am. I've been taking advantage of it too long. But the fact that some dipshit could have ended my life without me realizing it. I'm scared. I don't feel safe. And it would suck so fucking much if my life just ended before I even did anything with it. I've made so many awesome friends, both at my job and online. I hate myself so much, but I've gotten better. I just wish I could get better faster. There's so many things I want to do. I just can't afford to do it. I just wish things were easier. I'm not trying to ask for money. I'm really not. I mean, I always am. I'm streaming. What am I saying? Oh, it's just funny to think about. God, it's such a weird situation because I just wish I was better at this. If I was doing better at this, I think things could have been way better. If I was better at my real life job, I could have had a better paying job. I wouldn't be being on the internet begging for money, you know? And it's not like I've even gotten anywhere with that. Like I got lucky one time with a random stranger like 2 years ago. He gave me $1,000 and got me out of near credit card debt. And what do I fucking do? I continue to be bad with budgeting my money. I continue to be fucking wasteful, and I just live way too fucking comfortably. I'm fucking 30 years old now, and I'm a spoiled shitlord. And now I've gone to this point because some guy, like, I rolled the dice on what kind of gun this guy was fucking using. There's so much shit I want to do in life, and I'm too much of a pussy to fucking do anything. I'm sorry. Fuck. God, I can't remember the last time I fucking cried like that. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Hold on. I sat on my leg, now it's numb. Great. Oh, fuck. I thought it was just gonna be a fucking nice, funny story to tell, like, haha, I got shot at by some fucking loser with an airsoft gun. Wouldn't that be a funny story to tell? I was not expecting me to fucking break down in tears because I'm scared of dying. Thank you, Deep. Okay. I think I got what I was feeling earlier a bit out of my system. Yeah, fuck. I need the money, but I think I should take the day off tomorrow. I really should. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. That was not on the agenda. I was literally... Yeah, this is what I was gonna say earlier. I was legit about to, like, stream either Helldivers again or Dead by Daylight, but I don't think that would have helped, honestly, because I got so fucking ADD brained last time with the Helldivers, and Dead by Daylight is already a stressful game to play, especially on stream. So just kind of chilling in the menu on Honkai for the past hour is, even though I haven't really done anything, I think was definitely the safer choice. Fuck. Now my eyes hurt. Oh yeah, Deep, is Miss D, you know, Miss D, is she working tomorrow? Because I just might shoot her a text and just explain what's going on. Because I don't think I want to try to wake up early tomorrow just to call the front desk and call out like normally. Oh, she starts vacation? Fuck. Alright, that means I have to call out the old-fashioned way. Fuck. Yeah, but I just... like try. She'll probably just tell me to do it normally. Okay. Mom. Thanks for listening, guys. I was not expecting to get emotional there, but said Misty, I thought you might UGF now. No. No. I just didn't want to like say her name. Like yeah. No. But yeah, like I was not meaning to get emotional. I just when I was talking about it and like just thinking about it, like I said, it just brought up all the feelings I was feeling in that moment and just like I just like I said, I have things I would like to do in my life. And working at a retail job at for the past 10 years is not getting me anywhere. And the fact that I could have just been like another death like tally just scares me because like I have people, friends, close friends online and often distant countries and languages that I don't even speak that I want to meet and hang out with. Like and the fact that like because they're online, if something did happen to me, they wouldn't even know. You know? Like who would tell them? Like I have some really close friends that you know like that nobody really knows that I have, you know? Saw the announcement that mental health is important. I also suffer from depression, so I understand that. When you're sad, please talk to me if you like. Sure, Nori-san. You can talk to me too. Anytime. It's just tonight was just a pile of too much for me to handle. Like I've had the stressful work days. Sure. I've had the days where I just don't sleep and I get overworked. But this fucking guy just coming out of nowhere and taking pop shots at me, even though they were airsoft. The fact that it could have been a real gun because we live in America just really, really terrifies me. I just you know, it's like it's like the title says. I just don't feel safe in this country. I got lucky. I got extremely lucky. You know, the fact that I'm afraid to even like talk to my dad about this because just how he's always been with me just sucks. The fact that I have to, you know, cry about it on a fucking YouTube stream, I feel even worse about. But it does feel good to just get these feelings off my chest a bit. Not good at English. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Um, let me translate something for you. I'll put it on speaker. Let's see. Something. Yeah, hold on. I'll type it. Okay, I think this should translate well. Hopefully. Oh wait, shit. Is my Bluetooth on? Yeah, I gotta turn that off.
今日、長くてストレスの多い仕事の後の出来事で、恐ろしいことが起こりました。人生でやりたいことをする前に死んでしまうのではないかと怖くなりました。
I hope that translates well. It makes you feel better. I got done being fisted and caught. Why are you playing COD 2? That's what I want to know. Why are you playing COD 2? Are you playing COD 2 for achievements, or are you just playing COD 2? Okay. Okay. That makes sense. All right, let me. It's already been over an hour. let me go ahead and just do some gaming, just so there's something going on stream and me not bawling my eyes out. Yeah. So I think I'm just gonna try to farm these materials that I need for this character because I need a second healer. And I only have one, so oh wait, shit. Is there like a history? Okay. I sent them the translation too. Just in case. I just want specifically 4. So it's not full yet. Alright, I'm just gonna let this autoplay, let it farm. Fuck. I still need to take a shower, so I'll probably do that after stream. I think me bawling my eyes out definitely warrants it now too. Oh, why is my stream lagging? My stream lagging? Yeah, it lagged a little bit. It looks like it's good now. New DMC trailer? Yeah, I saw it. It looks alright. I did hear that apparently the voice actor for Nero is gonna be voicing Dante. That's pretty much all the comments that I saw. They were just like, "Oh my god, they got Johnny," I think they said. That's what people were saying. Yeah. Because I know it didn't sound like Dante's original voice. But supposedly it's supposed to be taking place like before DMC 3. People were speculating because there's like a certain demon that showed up in the trailer. Like, I don't know too much about the DMC lore with characters and shit, but that's what people were saying. Like, there was a certain like rabbit demon or something like that. So people are speculating it's like gonna be a younger version of him. Yeah, I mean, they could also do that too. I don't see why they wouldn't. Because I just know that wasn't Dante's voice for sure. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I think I'm also kind of a little bit biased because I enjoyed watching the original Devil May Cry anime. Because I know they got the original voice actors for that too. And that art style that they use too is pretty cool, I guess. I don't know. It's just like the way the art style is in the older anime is appealing. ZZZ, no. This is Honkai Star Rail. It's another Hoyo game, but this one's turn-based. And right now I'm just farming materials for a character that I'm trying to upgrade. So it's just on autoplay.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Never hesitate. Awesome. No, that's better. On the still waters of oblivion.
I think a good thing about this game too, with autoplay, is I can just sit back and relax. Just let my characters do the thing. And I can just like check Twitter, watch YouTube videos. Oh my god. That is not the email I want to be seeing on my phone right now. Just fucking email. Mass shooting, 2 dead, 3 injured. Yeah, that's not something I want to be seeing right now. After what just happened to me. Fucking Christ, dude. Bleach Brave Souls. Oh, like Bleach the anime? I mean, I'm so far off from Bleach.
I weep for the departed.
I just remember like the guy has a big sword. Oh, it's a game. Oh, okay. Oh, way to turn it off. Oh no, yeah, I can turn it off.
Free will, or was it fate?
The symbols on the top right, the first one with the fast forward arrows basically makes the game play in double time. So if I turn it off, all the attacks go slower. But in double time, it just speeds up the combat, which is honestly like better to have that once you get further into the game. But in the beginning, you'll be locked to having like normal speed.
There's no time like the present.
Oh, the email no.
Destined for oblivion.
I thought you were talking about the autoplay. No, it's from my mail app, my email app, and it just kind of shows whatever. Like I've unsubscribed from like so many different like email things that I'm not subscribed to, but I keep getting put on.
Waters of oblivion.
Unsubscribe from all.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
But yeah, like I have this one. Like I've unsubscribed from them like 3 times. It's like a recipe. It's called a recipe saver. It keeps sending me like recipes for food I don't cook. and it's saying at the bottom, right under unsubscribe, is this is an advertisement. Yeah, I don't want it. But they keep sending me emails for it. It's so annoying. The image that comes to mind is that your vision dim, you can't see ahead. Yeah. Enjoy lots of content that you love, so you can't forget that even temporarily. Yep. That's honestly why I play games so often now, is because like I'm so internally depressed, and I've been so depressed for so fucking long that I distract myself with games or videos. Like I find different outlets, different content to distract my brain from being sad. It's just something. It's just what happened tonight. It just got to me. Like I'm not just like stressed and scared. I'm like pissed off. I'm angry. You know. You play through the entire story of the most recent season. That's like... I don't know. I already got like way too many games to play. Oh yeah, I don't think I showed you Deep, but well, Final Fantasy 16 came out, and that was like 130. I think it was 100 something gigabytes. I already had to like delete some shit to make room for that. And then God of War Ragnarok came out yesterday, 2 days ago. Shit. Technically 2 days since it's now the 21st. That was 170 something gigabytes. I had to delete Call of Duty to install that. Which honestly might be a good thing, because COD is just toxic. And like as cool as the current Halloween season is, I don't care. But yeah, like those two games alone are taking up like 300 gigabytes. Like what the fuck? Those games are huge. They have no reason to be that huge, but they are. Relate some of that. Oh. Heart that. Like that. Thank you, Nori-san. Yeah, I'll give... Oh. Shit. I never chatted through the OBS before. Actually, let me open the studio. Thank you so much, Nardi-san. I appreciate you. Hey, Scarecrow. Oh. Well, you're retracted, but I saw it. Red Noria's Ora. I can kind of see why, I need to get better at remembering my, hiragana, but, yeah. I'm not okay. If you want a better understanding of how I'm doing, you can look back, like the first hour of the stream, but I'm doing a little bit better now that I got shit off my chest. But basically, I had a really stressful day at work. I got kind of screwed over, and on top of that, I was on like 0 sleep, so I'm tired as fuck, and I'm working for like, 2 departments and doing the work of like 2-3 people, so I'm like overworked and stressed. But on my way home, I got shot at. Not with a real gun, thankfully, but with an airsoft gun. So it wasn't too deadly, but airsoft is still dangerous, especially when I'm just passing by and unprotected. But yeah, thankfully I didn't get hit. The dumbass missed. Like he tickled the top of my head, and I felt the pellets go through my hair. And he turned back around in his car, like within like the minute, because he was driving, and he tried shooting at me again, but he missed entirely. But yeah, and that kind of set me off a bit, and now I'm kind of like very much sure of my feelings of not feeling safe in America. Because that could have been a real gun and I would not be here. So and because like there's shootings like every day, almost every day in this country, like I could have been a next victim. And the fact that this is not the first time it's happened, this is like the second time. The first time it happened a couple years ago. But during that circumstance, it like no police were involved, but it like the fact that this happened now, we called the police and let them know what happened. I wish I got license plate number. I wish I got a better look at who they were, because it was dark. I didn't see who it was. But yeah. And it just, that whole situation on top of me having a bad day at work and me being tired as fuck because I've been awake for over 24 hours now. Yeah, I kind of got emotional earlier. But I'm feeling a bit better now. I kind of got my feelings off my chest a bit. Now I can just chillax. But yeah, that's basically what happened. But if you want more actual like details on that, it's like, first hour of the stream. I wasn't really paying attention, but yeah. The Last of Cinder. I don't think so. No. I just saw some fan art recently, but yeah, no. I just joined the stream because of the title. Not super sure about the details, but I just heard you say something about a gun. Hope things are better. Hope you can feel more at ease. I appreciate that. It wasn't a real like caliber gun, thankfully. That's what I'm most thankful for, and why I'm not as erratic about it. But I'm just as fearful because that could have just been a real gun as well. Because you never know. And even airsoft can be deadly and dangerous if, because like I've watched airsoft videos of people, playing airsoft, and that shit can hurt. That can cause damage. And the guy was aiming for my head. Like, the pellets went through my hair. So, but yeah, like, even before this, like, I've never felt safe in America, because I just hear and see the stories of all these shootings and shit. Like, there was a one shooting that happened many years ago. I forget how long it was, but I think it was in Vegas. It was in Texas or Vegas. I don't remember, but I just remember it was like a ex-military guy, and he was just going through the city, just shooting up people and cops and everything. And it fucked me up because I caught a glimpse of someone uploading a live video feed of someone capturing the guy just going through the streets, and he was like in a gunfight with one of the cops, and they were like at these pillars in front of like some kind of building, and the guy just rushed him when the cop wasn't looking the right way and just gunned him down. And that was like I saw a real cop actually just get murdered. That video got deleted really quickly, but I don't know why I watched it, but it came across my feed, and I was not expecting a real killing. But like ever since then, I've been more and more paranoid about like mass shootings. And the fact that the first time I actually got shot at was with a I think it was a BB gun, or it was also airsoft. I don't remember, but it happened a couple years ago, and I didn't do anything about it because I didn't think it was as big of a deal. at the time, and it just happened so quickly. I had no details to give, so I kind of just brushed it off. But this time, the guy drove up from behind and shot me, and then he went up the street, turned around, and tried going for me again. It felt really targeted, and I got lucky it was not a real gun. And that's what I'm really thankful for. And the reason I got really emotional earlier was because I'm not where I want to be in life, but I'm getting better. And like, I got really stressed, and thinking about it, like when I was talking about it earlier, I was just like, there's still a lot of things I want to do in life, and there's people I want to meet, and I want to get out of this country. I want to go and meet my friends in Japan. Even if I don't speak the language right now, I still want to go, and I will feel much, much safer if I do go there because they have, strict gun laws. And, I won't be easily as shot. And it's like, I don't know, it just like the fear and emotional turmoil, just thinking about all of that on top of just a really stressful day, on top of no sleep. It's just, I'm done with today, man. I'm just done with today. It's not fun. Today was not fun. Oh, man. Another one that happened not too long ago, in fact, sadly. Yeah, it's really, really dangerous. I don't feel safe in this country. I really don't. As senior, and I know it's really unlikely, but being in California, shooting right in the US. Yeah, there's so many fucking mass shootings at school, too. Like, they were not as common when I was in school. I graduated in 2012, and I think there was maybe, like, one that I remember, but I think that was before, that was, like, there was, like, one big one that happened, I think, in 2011, 2010. I don't remember. This time is escaping me, but I just remember this big one. And that was, like, the only one that people were talking about. But now, like, a decade later, there's just, like, shootings, like, every week, every month. Like, what the fuck? Like, kids going to school, like, adults just going to a random school. Like, what the fuck is going on? It's insane. Like, why is nothing being done? It's crazy. Like, I would hate to be a kid during this time going to public school. Like, going to public school, I wasn't a big fan of, but that was just because I didn't have that many friends and I was losing friends during high school. But now, like I would not want to grow a kid up in this country in this day and age. Not in America. I'm kind of glad I don't have kids right now. Like, it's crazy that there's so many shootings these days compared to when I was a kid. Because when I was a kid, like, we did not have to worry about this shit. Like, yeah, we had our drills and stuff, but it was not that, like, it was not this common. And now it's common. Like, everyone has to be prepared. You know? Publicity, yeah. Yeah, like social media and shit. Like, oh, I could go viral if I do this. Like, what the fuck? It's not like a hot tag. It's so easy to prevent the majority of shootings by restricting access from the parents' unprotected guns. Yeah. Yeah, like half the time it is on the parents for not locking up their guns more securely from even their own kids. Other times it's just the kid just somehow got a gun by purchasing it themselves, or they stole it, or fuck, I don't know how else. uh, but yeah, like the majority of the time it's just like, yeah, you know, parents just not doing a better job at securing their weapons. Because I know for a fact my dad would not let me, you know, uh, get access to his gun if I was a kid at during this time. Hard for kids to find guns black market. Yeah, yeah, because like you have the idiots online like posting videos on whatever social media of them just like, yeah, look at my gun, and they you know, undo the mag, and they're showing all the bullets, like, oh yeah, look at this, and they you know, clock the gun out, like, yeah, and then they shoot them up in the air, or they have like some fucking idiots just do drive-bys and just shoot in the air, like, yeah, listen to my gun pop, ba 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 ba. Like, they think it's so fucking cool to act like a gangster, you know, or some shit, you know. It's I definitely feel like it's a lot on social media and just lack of gun control. Like, people constantly like talk about that shit. I don't want to get into politics, but people who say that gun control is doesn't need to be a thing are just lying to themselves. It's way too easy to get a gun these days. It really is. Way too glorified in the US, yeah. Yeah, and that's why I want to go to Japan. Like, I want to live somewhere where I feel safe. I don't care about like being stereotyped. I don't care if you know uh even I don't even care if like you know, some Japanese don't like me because I'll be a gaijin, you know. I'll be the foreigner who doesn't speak Japanese or whatever, because I know that that's a common um what's the word, trope, I guess, for foreigners. Like, but I'd rather get the looks and name called behind my back than possibly get shot at. You know? And plus like, I'm a weeb. I like anime, and because of anime I'm into the Japanese language. I'm interested in the Japanese culture a lot more now. Like, I still remember the very first time I had a chance to go to Japan was when I was a freshman, I think. I'm pretty sure I was a freshman. And this was when Obama was president, right? And I believe they had like a government program where you can go on a week-long trip to Japan, and all you had to do was pay $1,000. It was expensive, but you would pay for your room, all other fees, food, everything. Like, everything would be paid for. You gave them the money, and you go on the trip, and everything's, you know, controlled, funded. You're guided. Like, that could have been my first chance, but it was too expensive. I couldn't go. But just knowing about that trip was, I think, like, besides knowing what anime was one of the first times I was really interested in Japan. And it didn't grow until after high school, and I got into anime a lot more. And then, you know, just my pure laziness and lack of discipline kind of just has stalled my progress when it comes to learning the language and actually getting to Japan. So a lot of it, for like me being still here and not actually in the country, is like 90% me and 10% just economy and you know, ease of access, or the lack of ease of access. Yeah, but I love Japan from way over here, uh, from the other side of the world, from America. Like, I still love Japan. I want to go to Japan. I want to, like, people say, oh, you should go visit first before deciding to live there. No, like, I've already made up my mind. Like, I've made up my mind, especially these days, and especially after tonight. I'm 2000% sure I want to go. I've decided. I just need the funding, and I need to find out how to get there easily. And it's either get a job or get a job. I don't know. That's honestly like the only way. Saver in Japan, do your research study. Yep. I need to get that's what I'm struggling with. I'm not disciplined enough to study. But hopefully I can discipline myself a bit better. We have friends there that could just yeah. You can get one of those newfangled reading. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. But no, like, if I go to Japan, I wanna be a fellow worker. I wanna, you know, provide and actually work. Yeah, I know. I remember most hiragana. I'm very bad at remembering, and katakana. I can't remember shit. Katakana is so hard to remember, but hiragana I can remember most. You said you have friends there. Are they bilingual or speak both English and Japanese? It sounds really helpful, but how people work internationally like that in languages barely know. Yeah. I do have friends there. There's only a very select few that I know are bilingual. I have one good friend. She knows some English. She's not bilingual, but she can understand English a little bit. But I have one guy friend who's actually bilingual. I tried talking to him and asked him if he can help me out, see if he had any idea for work or anything like that, but not much he can do. Hiragana, katakana, kanji, yep. Musakashi. Katakana cram into my head somehow, but kanji's a nightmare. Oh yeah, that's a nightmare for everybody. I think I know one kanji, and it's like the most basic one, but I think it's the one for person, and it's jin. It looks like kind of like a pointing up arrow with like a loop, like a J and then a backwards J, kinda. And I think that's it. But yeah, like my knowledge is like very limited. I haven't studied enough. Someone who took Mandarin for like 5 years, kanji is probably the only thing I'm okay at. Characters are the same, pronunciations are different. I heard that too. Like people who know Chinese in some form or another have an easier time learning Japanese because Japanese is borrowed from Chinese. You would just have to change the wording. But yeah. To an extent, yeah. Kanji for gate and watashi. Yeah, watashi. Watashi wa niku desu. Oh, my legs. Yeah, I have so many language learning apps, and I got books just collecting dust. Yeah, like I've bought the resources. I've just like been so lazy and actually like disciplining myself and actually like focusing on learning. And I hate it. I hate how lazy I am. Ugh. What was I doing? Oh yeah, that's right. Where is she? There you are. Oh, alright. I forgot. There we go. Jugimo, Pipoto. No, Pipoto, Shurigan. Is that like an anime reference? I'm trying to get better at like using the Japanese pronunciation too. So that way when I actually start like actively studying, I can actually like get my mouth to say it in a non-Americanized way. Oh, no, I'm broke. Dang it. Watashi wa HaloMillennium desu. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Yeah. I mean, that was in Romanji, but I think I said that right. Are you okay, dude? Are you still stressed? Feel safer now? I'm home. Yeah, it's just circumstances. I've gone into detail earlier in the stream, but basically, some guy shot at me with a airsoft rifle on my way home from work twice. Thankfully, I didn't get hit, but it made me think about like the possibility of it being a real gun, and yeah, I got overwhelmed. So yeah, it's like the first hour of the stream or so. If you are curious on what happened, but yeah. Join the Discord? Yeah. Welcome. Oh shit, actually I have a Discord ping. Who is that? Oh, okay, it's from Nodi-san. Oh, that's right. You have to go to the information tab, and then you click on the React. That should be visible for everybody. If it's not, okay, yeah, that's visible for everybody. Yeah, go to the information tab and click the React, and you'll get the role. If it doesn't work, then just let me know and I'll fix it. It's been a while since I've messed with the React bot, the React role bot. But yeah. But I set that up to prevent people who like bots and raiders to, you know, ruin my chats, since I don't really have much moderation except for myself. since it's kind of a dead server and not many people talking it. If it's Me6. Oh. I mean, that's fair. The Me6 bot does get annoying. Which I also have the levels channel. I think I see both people that joined. I don't know who is who, but I'll give you both a role just in case. And there you go. Thankfully, I can just manually add the role. So yeah, I see a couple other people that are appearing offline that have default Discord profile pics. So I'm pretty sure those aren't them. Very well. Yeah. 私は vibes です。よろしく. When's your birthday? Yeah, it already passed. It was August 20th, a month ago. I turned the big 3-0, unfortunately. I don't want to get older. That's another reason why I got upset too, because of where I am in life and I haven't really done much. Yeah. But I got those feelings out, so I'm okay to rehash it. Happy 1 month late birthday. Thank you. I kind of didn't do much. I did that one stream, and I just chatted with everybody and played games for 10 hours, 11 hours. Yeah, I just kind of hung out. Didn't really do much. Happy late birthday. Thank you, Crowsboro. It's perfectly fine to just exist. Yeah, I mean, if it was easier to do that, I'd be totally fine just, doing what, keep doing what I'm normally doing and just, coming home, hopping online, playing some games, chatting with friends, going to bed, go to work the next day, rinse and repeat. I'd be totally fine if I could get away with doing that. But the way the world works and the economy, can't do that, unfortunately. Unless I won the lottery and I just had millions just kind of sitting in my bank account. Then, I mean, totally, that would be great. I was actually really close to winning the lottery a couple months ago by 2 numbers. I actually legit almost won $1 million, but I was 2 numbers off. And because it was only 3 numbers, it was $10. So it was even much of a win. Because it was 3 numbers, $10, 4 numbers, 500, and then all 5 was $1 million. So that's a huge jump. What the fuck? Hopefully the totally unproblematic Mr. Beast gives you $1 billion. Man, if only. He's actually gone on Twitter to do that kind of thing where he's just hey, leave a comment on what's going on and describe a situation why you need money and I'll PayPal you a lot of money. And never worked out for me there, unfortunately. But I mean, it would have been nice if I did get something from Mr. Beast before he got you know, kind of canceled. And I say kind of because he's still just kind of off doing his own thing. But yeah, it's whatever. That reminds me, I actually got paid yesterday. I gotta check my bank account real quick. Yeah, I did. Hell yeah. And I still gotta wait for my YouTube pay, because I finally got over the $100 threshold. So I should be getting that next week. Which isn't a lot, but it's 100 and whatever dollars that I didn't have yesterday, so yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's so funny because like there are some YouTubers that I watched that like made good points that were like defending him and shit. And now they're like with all the drama going on around him, they actually like, and when they started covering it, they're like, yeah, I used to be a big Mr. Beast defender, but circumstances have now changed. And now they're like, yeah, I'm not going to defend this guy anymore. I think those giveaways were scams or something, like the dream ones. Probably. I wouldn't doubt it. And I know there was like a really big issue with like accounts getting hacked, like bigger accounts getting hacked several years ago. I think Elon Musk did too before he bought Twitter, and they were like trying to like tell people to invest in a certain like Bitcoin or some Ethereum coin or whatever. Ugh. Yep. Yeah, the whole lunges thing right now is so funny. Like everyone's just like not buying his shit. Like everyone's dunking on him. Ugh, my neck. Birthday. Can I draw a commemorative illustration? Oh. Let me message you, Nori-san. Let me react. Sorry for the silence. I gotta type it out so Nori-san can translate and understand. But yeah. Yeah. I kind of wish Elon would go back to being known as the guy who smoked weed on a podcast and wanted to make cat girls real. Can we go back to that Elon Musk and not the fucking, loser that he is now? Back when everybody thought he was actually like a smart rich guy that was also like just like me for real. Oh god. I'm not used to talking this much. My neck hurts. Gotta like stretch my neck out. Man's been acted upset since he hit the. Honestly, I think that changed everything about him. Cause like he was in like movies and stuff before. He had a few scenes in movies and shit. But I think him blowing up more because he hit that blunt on the fucking Joe Rogan podcast. I think that really started that was like the beginning of everything just going downhill for him. Cause like that's the earliest I've ever heard of this guy. I didn't even know who he was until I saw like the meme of him making that face. And just like, you know, covered like surrounded in smoke and shit. There's always content voice Glazers just offended it. Yeah. Or deafened it. Yeah, because like I literally knew nothing about the guy until then. And afterwards, like for a little bit, people were like liking the guy because he was a weeb. He was like, "Oh, I want to make cat girls real. Oh, I want to go to space. Yada yada." He wanted to do all kinds of cool like invention stuff. And now he's just a fraud, a dumbass on Twitter that tried to rename it to X, the dumbest, edgiest thing you could possibly rename a beloved and well-known name as Twitter. Like, what the fuck? I saw that. I think that was pretty recent too. That was like this year, I think. I could be wrong, but I think that's when like I saw that at least. That was insane, man. Like, what the fuck? Oh, fuck. God, my neck hurts. Mm-hmm. Ugh. You know, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get a water because my neck is starting to hurt from talking so much. Do I have a BRB? I do. Yay. All right. I'll be back in a minute. All right, I'm back. Oh, fuck. Oh wow, that actually felt pretty good. Yep, hydration break, everybody. Hope everybody got their waters. Actually, I have a few tasty cake donuts left. Could eat that too. Yeah. Elon's building rockets to see over the flat Earth. Why is wall? Yeah. Ah. Well. Had the ultimate drink, superior liquid known as tea. I'll be honest, I'm not much of a tea guy. I might have had the wrong tea. Maybe. But it was imported from Japan. Because I was getting like this Japanese snack box thing. And it was like a organic grounded green tea, I think. I forget exactly. But it was some sort of green tea. And my stepbrother and stepsister and stepmom, like that entire side of the family, they all love tea. And I showed it to my stepbrother. Hey, I got some imported Japanese green tea. And he's like, oh, cool. Yeah, like, I'm not much of a tea guy, but you want to try it with me? And he's like, yeah. So he knows how to make tea. So I was like, all right, you do the thing, and then we can try it together. We both didn't like it. He's a big tea guy, but even he didn't like it. And I really didn't like it. I tried drinking it, and it just tasted like dirt water. There was like no flavor. It was just like hot dirt water to me. I'm not sure if it was the type of tea. I'm not sure if he made it not the right way, but I don't think that would have been the case since he's such a big tea guy. So he definitely knew what he was doing. Yeah. But even then, the very first time I've had tea was when I was like really young. I might have been like 11, 12. There was a kid I hung out with a lot, and he made some green tea. I think it was green tea. I forget. But he made some tea. And even I was not a fan of that. It definitely had flavor. I remember it having flavor. I was like, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of this. But ever since I had coffee, even though I sugared the fuck out of my coffees, well, whether it's sugar or just dump a whole bunch of like Irish creamer or vanilla creamer or whatever, I love coffee. It makes me shit. if I ever start a coffee company, that'll be the tagline. I really love coffee. It makes me shit. That'll be the tagline. Prefer coffee, but there's tea. There's a lot of herbs that helps with health stuff. That makes sense. I mean, if I knew exactly what kind of tea I was getting and it was specifically to help improve my health, I would be down for drinking it. But for just like a casual like drink and drink it for the yum, not for me, because I don't find the yum. Mm. I'm out of donuts. I have a tagline for my pizza company: Deep throat pizza. We don't cater to cowards. All in or nothing. Oh god, my throat. My throat hurts from talking so much. God damn. I need stronger throat muscles. I really do. Oh man. I so you use the Nekomata emote. Hell yeah. Got a classic deep throat pizza. And when you order it, you have to say it in a deep voice. No, if you get a deep throat pizza, you have to say it in a deep voice and you have to make a reference to Metal Gear Solid 1. If you want stronger throat muscles, get a deep throat pizza. You know what's funny about pizzas? I used to get Domino's a lot years ago. And I think I've been like the same weight. Like I'm not fat, but I definitely have like a bit of a gut, right? I think I'm like I average between like 225 to like 230, but it's usually around like 225. I used to be able to down a whole entire like large Domino's pizza all by myself in one sitting, including sides like Parmesan bites, a pasta bowl, cinnamon twists. Like I used to be able to down all of that in like one sitting and then finally be full. But the last time I got Domino's, or actually the last couple years I've been getting Domino's, I haven't been able to do that since. Because every time I get it, I usually get the same thing. I usually get a Alfredo chicken pasta bowl, which I love Alfredo so much. I used to hate it as a kid, but I love Alfredo so much now. I'll get that, and then I'll get Parmesan bites, which Domino's makes killer Parmesan bites because if you get lucky on a good day, they'll coat everything with a shit ton of garlic. It is amazing. It is so good. On bad days, you'll get like typical, Parmesan bites with some garlic on it, but it's kind of like whatever. But on a good day, the Parmesan bites are covered in garlic, and you'll have so much leftover like garlic stuff, like in the corner or at the bottom of the box, that you can use it to like scoop up with a slice of pizza. And oh, dude, just thinking about it is making me even more hungry. I'm craving Domino's pizza right now. I feel like such a fat ass talking about it, but trust me, like if you have a like if you like garlic and you like Domino's, you'll like their Parmesan bites for sure. Cause they are so good. God, make it. God, I want to order it. I want to order it. Oh, excuse me. man, I wish I could. I wish Domino's was 24/7. But it's like 2 in the morning. Oh God, using non-American numbers. Hold on, what's that translate to pounds? Kilogram to lbs. Let's see, 55. Holy shit, you're light. $55 kilograms is 121 pounds. That's like light. Oh my God. I'm literally like double your weight. Jesus Christ. Now I feel like a real fat ass. But I live in America, so it makes sense. Found this channel the other day. Check it out. Oh, is that who? Oh my fucking God. I already see the thumbnail for the second video you sent. What the fuck? Alright. I'll watch it later. I am expanding. God. Yeah, like I mean, I've always been kind of been on the heavier side. I'm definitely at my heaviest now, but when I was a kid, I was really chunky. Like I was visibly chunky. Right now, I look okay. Like I'm not fat, but I'm definitely like on the bigger side when it comes to like certain areas on my body. Because like I got like a small gut, right? Nothing too crazy. Like I can like suck it up and I can look pretty skinny. But my legs, especially like my thigh, is like really huge. I cannot fit my hands around it. Like my thumbs are nowhere near touching each other. If I go like middle finger to middle finger and try to reach around, there's my legs are thick. It's like a lot of like muscle and then fat. Because I walk like almost all day every day because I walk to and from work and I'm on my feet all day. So that's the only reason why I'm not like egregiously fat is because I'm walking all the time. But yeah. I'm a short king, so I need more weight. Just a little bit, like that's pretty light. Don't want to go too far though. I mean, unless you're an athlete, then I'd say that weight is pretty okay. Because I think lighter weight would be beneficial for like certain physical activities. Because you don't want to go too far too below. Speaking of weight, I'm sure everybody's seen the whole Nikocado avocado shit. How he lost 250 pounds of weight in 2 years. He went from being this giant chunky monkey to how he used to look like 8 years ago, being skin and bones. Kind of crazy. Honestly, kind of inspirational in a way. Like, whether you like him or not, like, that's pretty impressive to lose all that weight in 2 years. Six, nine. Oh god, I wish I knew these other metrics. I wish I wasn't such an American. Centimeter to inches. Centimeter to feet. Feet will be easier. Oh, that's like 5.5. I'd say yeah, for that height, definitely should put on some more weight. It would make much more sense if you were like a shorty, but for that height, yeah, definitely gotta put some weight on. Had Taco Bell at 11:45 last night. There's gonna be repercussions. Brace! Who becomes buff. Honestly, if he starts like getting ripped, like he's just like skinny now, but if he gets ripped, that'll be insane. That will be insane. And the missus decided to get a snack. Oh god. I haven't had Taco Bell in ages though. 4 steps ahead. Get real fat and convert the fat to inches to my wiener. I'll walk around with just this long, like, thick bulge coming down your leg. Every time you get asked, it's like, ah, oh, that's nothing. It's just a little guy, just hanging out. Who's messaging me? Hoping to have a full 2 inches. I'll finally go from 1 inch to 2 inches. Oh man. It would be insane, yeah. Not greedy. Here, what else can I do? Oh yeah, I can farm these guys because I know
Stream 4. The gleam of old
these clap because I know I need more of their materials. I mean, he's already got a woman. So.
Stream 4. The gleam of old
Lucky bastard. Oh, wait, if you're talking about Nikocado. Wait, isn't he married, though? I still don't know the story about Nikocado being married still or not, because all that shit with, like, the clickbait videos with his husband has been, like, so weird. Like, I still don't know, like, even after this whole, like, 2 steps ahead bullshit, I still don't know if any of that shit was real or not. Yeah. Yeah, because, like, I mean, I haven't watched all of Nikokado's shit, because it's Nikocado, and he uploads, like, hour-long. Oh, I don't care for this. It's just... What? No. I'll see that later. That looks like it might be a funny thing. But yeah, like, I haven't seen anything regarding its husband in, like,
Stream 4.
years.
The gleam of old blades.
God, I love this character so much because I can just skip all the fights. And every time I think about Nikocado and his husband, I just think of that one thumbnail where they're just, like, eating each other's faces with, like, all this food, like, in front of them and then, like, on their faces, and they're just, like, Not even like I don't even know if that's kissing. They're just fucking eating each other alive. I just think about that thumbnail. It's like, what the fuck? Nikocato's gone too far. He's eating his husband. Do I have enough pulls? I have enough to do one. Yeah, nothing. It's always nothing. Watch a mukbang. Yeah, like, I don't like listening to ASMR anything. And mukbang is literally just, like, in my opinion, just ASMR eating. It's just sloppy food sounds and it's like, so weird. At the, yeah, well, yeah, because like, that's the point of mukbang. Like it's just someone on a screen eating, and you're supposed to eat with them. I think that's the point of mukbang. But I think because of Nikocado and a bunch of other people doing the mukbang thing outside of Korea, I think it started in Korea. It kind of just turned into overeating, whereas before it's just like, oh, you just get a, plate of food and eat. So I think they just like kind of ruined what it was meant to be originally. But yeah, it's weird. It's gross. It's not my thing. It's not many people's things. What was I gonna do? I think I already used up all my energy. Yeah, that's right, I did. Yeah, and I'm too poor to keep going. So I gotta wait another, like, 2 days, I think. Johnny Somali. Fuck that guy. I love the fact that Johnny Somali completely lost relevance after he finally got kicked out of Japan for being a piece of shit. Like, he's finally gone. And then he tried going to another country, and he just ended up getting arrested, like, pretty quickly. And then I think after that, like, everybody just forgot who he was. Like, nobody gives a shit about this guy at all. People just remember him as the piece of shit that tried to ruin Japan. No, Nikocado Avocado was the overeater guy. Johnny Somali was that one black guy who was in Japan, just being straight up racist, and he was like trying to cause problems being in Japan, like live streaming in Japan. And he finally got arrested after he trespassed on a construction site or some shit. He had like the weird like skull mask on. And then there was like another time, I think the Yakuza threatened to harm him if he didn't stop what he was doing. But they ended up not doing anything anyway. There's a guy who used to do mukbang and see how much he could eat, but he was super skinny. I don't know too many mukbang people, to be honest, other than Nikocado. Because he started off skinny, and then his palate just grew bigger. And that's when, because he was getting so popular, that he started expanding more. And both physically and with his meal sizes. Yeah, like it. I don't think it was confirmed it was a Yakuza. They kind of, I think it was implied or it was outright stated. I'm pretty sure it was legit the Yakuza though. But yeah, I do remember that they forced him to do a public apology. So they would just say something in Japanese. He just repeated in broken Japanese. And then that was his apology. But then he just went straight back to being a piece of shit. That sounds familiar. Matt Stoney. Yeah, that sounds familiar. I know the name. I don't know the person. But that sounds very familiar, and I'm pretty sure Nick Ocado might have mentioned him before. Oh yeah, that sounds very familiar. Is he arrested? I'm pretty sure he got kicked out of Japan. Sometime last year. I'm pretty sure it was last year. Either that or it was late last year or early this year. So yeah, I think he was banned from Japan, and he just said, "Fuck it, I can't be a troll in Japan anymore. I'm gonna go to a different country." And I think he went to Israel. I could be wrong, but he went to like a completely different country. And I think he got arrested there, like very quickly. Because I remember the last thing I heard about him, he, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess he was being disruptive at a public gathering. It was either a gathering or it was just in public with a lot of people around. And I think he messed with one of the officers. I don't know if it was like a military police or just police. And he kind of just like tried to fuck with them. And they took it a lot seriously and arrested him there. That's the last thing I've heard. I don't know if he's done anything else or if he's still in prison. I have no idea. But I'm glad that's the last thing I've heard of him, because he was a piece of shit before, and I'd rather he, stop doing what he's doing. And if he got arrested, I hope he stays in jail. Sounds like a personal wrong. Did he? Did he? Was Speed? I'm not sure if Speed was as big as he is now then. I think Speed was still like gaining popularity at the time that Somali was being a public nuisance. I can't remember. I don't think he was trying to emulate Speed. I think he was just being a nuisance because he was getting attention. Because I think he streamed on Twitch very briefly, then he got banned, and then he just went straight to Kick. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I know he was very active on Kick. And then I think it got to the point where he actually got banned on Kick too. Like, he was being that much of a piece of shit that even Kick banned him. And you can get away with a lot on Kick. You can even watch movies. Full-on movies. Oh shit, I have standard pulls. Do we get anything here? Probably not. I'll just use them up anyway because they're sitting there. That's gonna be a bunch of blues. Yeah, it's just nothing but blue. Yeah, I thought so. It's good to use them though. Yeah, there's a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers that covered what Johnny Somalia did. And I know a lot. I watched well, I mean, I was kind of watching it on unfold on Twitter, and like when he was like terrorizing Japan, like I saw a lot of Japanese users like vent their frustration, like we don't accept that kind of behavior here. You need to stop. And even a lot of people like outside of Japan, English speaking people, were just like, yeah, we do not tolerate that kind of behavior. We apologize like for him because he's not going to do it and he's not going to mean it. Like, we don't accept him. We don't accept him, period. But I know a lot of YouTubers were covering it, like Cinnamon Toast Ken. His videos popped up a lot regarding that. Abroad in Japan, like Chris Broad, he covered it because he's one of the biggest Japanese, like foreign Japanese YouTubers who actually lives in Japan. Yeah, like a bunch of people covered it. So like if you want like more details, I'm sure you can find videos covering it from back then. But based off of the top of my head, what I remember is that he got eventually kicked out of Japan and he went to a completely different country, and he didn't last long there at all because, you know, Japan lets you get away with so much to a point, and he thought he could do that in a different country entirely, and you thought wrong. And now he's just a funny memory. Oh. Whew, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, no. I forgot. I forgot. I was supposed to turn off my auto renewal for Discord Nitro, and the payment went through. I totally forgot about it. Oh no. And I do the yearly payment, so it... Oh no. I forgot. I totally forgot. No, I'm supposed to be saving money. No. Oh no. That sucks. Even if I canceled it... God, even if I canceled it now, they'll be like, ah, too bad. They already went through. Oh, man. Let me check. Manage plan. Wait, how do I turn off auto? Cancel? Wait, can I just cancel? Hold on. I don't want to just straight up. Oh, man. I'll have to look into it. Charge the payment. Continue to automatically yearly until you cancel. You can cancel anytime. So, yeah, I'll have to look into that. Because if I cancel now, will I get the full refund? I'll have to look into that. Man. Hmm. Oh, whoops. Never getting nitro. Yeah, I mean, I've had nitro. Like, I got nitro originally for the, like, file upload thing, and that's mainly what I use it for. Just so I can upload, like, big files. But I do it so little these days. Because I also have fucking Google Drive, but uploading to Discord is pretty convenient as well. Because I think Nitro is like 500 megabytes. Pretty sure. So, yeah. Oh yeah, and using the emotes from other servers is kind of nice. Yeah, what else do I use? I've been using Nitro for so long, I forget what's actually a feature and what's not. Fuck. But yeah, I think I could probably just cancel and get a refund. Maybe. Alright, well, oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Talking about, like, fucking all these fucking stupid streamers and, doing, like, anything for attention and shit. I'm glad I've given myself at least the discipline to not fall for that shit and to, like, not fall for the do anything for views type of mindset. Because, like, I mean, I'm still, like, I'm desperate to grow, but I'm not that desperate, you know? Profile banner. Oh, that's right. It is a paid feature. Yeah, that was new not too long ago. It's neat, but I hate that it's behind a paid feature. Like, that's so stupid. I've had it for so long though. Like, even my Discord, like, color scheme has been like this gradient of, like, purple to, like, really dark purple. And I like it. But I've had it for so long, I forget that's actually a nitro feature. Yeah, even my Discord profile is the same way. It's got it's got the gradient on it. It sucks, but I forget that my profile banner is literally it's my OC's ass with a fucking, like, under boob shot of her, like, laying down. Like, Jesus Christ. It's a good drawing, but I'm like, I keep forgetting that I set it to that. Oh man. Yeah, I'll have to see if I can cancel it. If it just cancels, then I just have to deal with it for another year. Yeah, I'll be whatever, honestly. That means I just have Nitro for another year. But if I cancel it and then it just removes Nitro and I get a refund, then I'll be financially better. But it'll be weird to not have Nitro because I've had it for so long. There's a couple of other subscriptions I need to get rid of too. I have one for High Dive, and I have not used High Dive in months. I can't remember the last time I actually went on there to watch anything. And there's a lot of shows on there that aren't on Crunchyroll that I want to watch. It's just I keep forgetting about it. Crunchyroll, I don't think I'll ever stop my subscription just because they have like a good monopoly on it, which is not good overall when it comes to like competition in business and whatnot. But because they have such a huge selection, I kind of, and I've been using Crunchyroll for like over a decade at this point. I just kind of like, you know, I just kind of feel obligated to just keep spending, especially when I watch so much anime. Oh yeah, so I think that's gonna be it for me. I wasn't planning to stream too long anyway, but well, for one, my neck hurts a lot from talking so much. I was not expecting to be talking as much as I did, but I talked a lot. My neck hurts. So I need a rest. They use those sites for anime, can't afford them. That's fair, yeah. And I know some countries are region locked for a lot of shows too. So that's another reason. Yeah, not much you can do about that, unfortunately. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here because I need to rest my throat. Um, and I wasn't planning to stream too long. I barely did any gaming. Like I was expecting to play some games, but we just ended up talking, and I did have to tell the story of what happened tonight. And I was not expecting to get really emotional about it, but I appreciate all you guys being here to listen to me talk about it. It helped a lot. It really did. Like my eyes still feel gross from crying earlier, which I don't cry on stream, like, but like I try to keep my emotions in check, but I actually lost it tonight, and I appreciate you guys being here and let me just let these emotions out, letting me talk for a bit. I feel a bit better, but my inner fears, like my safety is still there. Like my lack of safety's feeling is still there. So that's something that's gonna be hard to change. But I think that this was kind of a wake-up call. And hopefully starting tomorrow, I highly doubt it because I'm just me. It's just the way that I am and the amount of times I've said, yeah, I'm going to start changing starting tomorrow. And I don't. It happens way too much. But hopefully the future me does start doing better. And Yeah. I'm just glad it wasn't anything more dangerous than what it was. But the fact that it happened, and it just makes me at this point like super paranoid. So, but that's not going to change. But like we got police involved, so hopefully something happens. Hopefully they find the dipshit that tried to, you know, pelt me with pellets, airsoft pellets. Um, yeah. So yeah. Thanks for hanging out, and it was good chatting with you guys. I know some of you are new here. You're welcome to keep coming by. The Discord, I know some of you joined. I'm always around. I always check it. May not respond right away, but you know, I always check it. So if you want to chat in there, feel free to chat it up, and I'll try to respond as soon as I can. I know a lot of other people that are in there are pretty inactive, but you know, it's what do you expect? It's an old server with old friends that don't really chat in there in the first place. But I also got a Twitter, not calling it X, Twitter. If you have that and you wanna check out a lot of retweets, because I do a shit ton of retweeting, like ungodly amount of retweeting, because I just like art, both not safe for work and safe for work, sometimes cute. Feel free to follow me there, and you'll see a bunch of art. And when it comes to YouTube streaming, I'm all over the place, but I usually stream around this time anyway. So like I don't have an actual schedule, and I don't stream like on a consistent like daily basis or specific day basis by the week. Yeah, it's always around this time whenever. So you're welcome to come by anytime whenever I do stream, and it's usually gaming, whether it's just vibing on a game like this, which I don't play too often on stream anymore, but I usually play like Dead by Daylight. I'll play Fortnite sometimes, usually Festival, and those streams get blocked because music. Recently Helldivers has been pretty fun. And sometimes I'll do playthrough streams where we'll play a game and just play through the story, whether it's an old game, new game, which I actually have plans for God of War Ragnarok and Final Fantasy 16. Don't know when those will happen, but someday soon, maybe this week, because I'm really excited to play the God of War Ragnarok. But yeah, so if you guys want to stick around for those streams, you're more than welcome to. Anything else? I think that's it. But yeah, talking was fun though. Drink some honey and tea. Oh, do we even have that? Because I think after my stepbrother and stepsister left, they all like kind of like took their tea stuff. But yeah, I'll definitely rest my throat and drink something more soothing than just water. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one, whenever that is. Be sure to subscribe, like, do all that wonderful YouTube stuff. I'll see you guys later. Peace out, and have a good one. Bye-bye. 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 Bye. Thank you. I'll try to do better. Thanks for hanging out.